Welcome back. We have Bart here, well, eventually, to make pea soup for us. I don't know why we can't cook or anything ourselves, but that's how things are. At the very least, these will be a decent source of money, I feel like. The gems do sell for a decent amount of money, and it makes a lot of gems. The acorns, they do grow super slowly, but they are worth a lot. Don't you advise me? But we didn't really manage to fertilize this one. I don't know if we managed to fertilize this one at all, actually, so it doesn't have that many... Yeah, so it has like half the number it could potentially have. There's some very purple peas. These ones are dressed as purple, of course, but still. I like how the peas just... I like how the soup, I mean, is just solid. Tiara. Does the tiara actually do anything? Like, the name seems to suggest it might. Yes, they are that superficial. Fantastic. Shut up! Okay. Oh, I still hear those sparkly noises. Oh my god. Dude! How many of these things are there? I always like looking at the night helmet, because some pinatas can actually wear it. Other pinatas can't, it just goes on top of their head. Look at all these, jeez. Crown, on the other hand, no. That's expensive. The Oreos had to wear the crown in the first game, at least. Not know about this one. Binner. Yeah, some of these are weirdly expensive.
Bye.
Bye. You're strangely happy today. Princess and the pea soup. Well, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, go eat. Look at that squirrel back there. Confused that there's no longer a tree there. Full of hazelnuts. You should also have a name at some point. Oh no! Current residents, 2. Total residents ever, 1. Uh-huh. Just kind of slid up to each other at the end there. Are you guys worth much money? It might be not worth making a bunch of you to sell. You guys control pretty well that too, actually. And I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I would not mind, I don't think. What level are you? If it's at least 6. Ooh, yeah, 7. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I might master romance these guys too. I'm curious, I have a feeling there's an achievement or something just for getting 1,000,000 chocolate coins. I think you got one for getting 100,000 or something like that in the first game, but in this game with all of the... I guess, look at that guy, way up there. This is at least something tall to perch on. But with wildcards in this game, it's stupid how much they're worth. It's a really smooth animation at the end there, actually. Nice. No, you don't. One day I will prevent you from existing. Until that day, I'll do this. I can't proactively prevent you from existing, but I can after the fact. Okay. So. Now comes the breed. Ooh, sale. I don't know what the mechanics are of sales. Like if it's every particular number of days or something. Oh. Going crazy here. You gonna eat that thing, or? What's your problem? Are you sad that you're standing on it or something? There. Monkey nut. I think this is another way to stay out of the minigame if you're in cell mode. Stop blocking my view. Can I? I don't know if you're supposed to be able to go up top there. It's so close and I'm not sure. Apparently you can, so. Monkey. Oh. These things have to stop dropping things inside themselves. The game even gives me an X-ray to show me. Hey, look, it's right there. Oh, this one's actually on the ground. Feels weird naming yet more Kolos, because I already named a few. And we continue. The one upside to these guys having to be dressed to breed is that you can tell which ones are the original parents, if that happens to matter to you for some reason. For whatever reason, I tend to just keep breeding the same two, although there's not really any actual logical reason to. It's still raining, by the way. Why is it still raining? I'm gonna have to remember to wait for... Why did they slide together at the end there? I don't know why. I'm gonna have to remember to wait for the last egg to hatch though before I breed these guys the last time. And then of course I might breed a couple more after that just for more money. Yeah, it's one of the easier mazes, honestly. Okay. I only named one of you, that's weird. What are my current challenges again? Press tail. Do I have a normal press tail anywhere? I feel like I don't. Weirdly enough. Puzzle gum. Oh, partridge.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who can't afford to sleep around here. So that's...
When does it stop raining? Like, I don't remember it raining so much in the first game. What's your problem? No! Are you supposed to stay out here with the eggs anyways? It's usually what parents will do. Well, they start coming out on their own. What the heck? Baby. Oh. No! I'm assuming you can't send children to parties. I don't think I've ever had this confirmed. These guys basically speak exclusively through Kazoo. I know they usually add more loaders and whatnot as you get to higher difficulty levels. Well, I guess the thing is, I've only had one hatch so far, so that's probably one reason why I haven't really had more enemies show up yet. And you do start spawning in different places. You know?
Here to buy or sell. It doesn't matter. I can turn it all in. You buy?
What? That is incorrect. There we go. Now then. Piñata sent to China. Fantastic. Whoa. Baby. Dude. Check real quick what the next one is. Look at. Since it will be a little bit before it's time to breed another one anyways. I'll send out both of these guys. But now, once these guys get back, I'll have tons of peck and mixes to allow me to produce one, Master Romance Reward, and then put them on the bounce board, and also produce some Oh, 15 minutes, okay. And also produce some wildcards to make more money, and I'll breed them a couple times. Level 110. We're still getting up there. I feel like there's still a lot to do in this game, though. Like, I'm pretty clearly late game here, of course, because I'm working with lots of high-level piñatas and whatnot, but I'm still regularly getting new piñatas and everything. But there's just more to do. Ugh. They're not all grown yet, but... Yeah, they grow so slowly, it's not really that much. And of course, I'm not growing that many of them on this thing. Compared to something that's more... fertilized. But yeah, this game does seem to be taking me longer than the original, which I figured would happen since I, one, don't know how to do everything off the top of my head. I haven't learned everything there is to learn about this game. I did eventually start looking stuff up, of course, but still. And there's just more stuff in the game. So we're all at 200 episodes already, and yet I still feel like there's a decent amount of stuff to do. It's also raining still. Like, does it ever not rain? Where's the sun? Just straight up nowhere. I do like how I get rain on the camera if I look up. That's nice. It's also not too annoying since you're usually looking down a little bit. Alright. One came back. Shouldn't the other one come back soon? I don't think we have both the Peckin mixes back yet. Oh no, never mind, the Peckin mixes aren't back yet. I have too many pea piñatas. I really do. They're sorted alphabetically, I think, and that's not usually a problem, because that usually it's them getting sorted by species since I
Giving ruffians chocolate
named
coins
them
can
accordingly.
convince them Giving ruffians chocolate coins can...
I stopped having a water for the ruffians to mess up here. That makes them a lot less of a nuisance.
Chocolate coins can convince...
Okay, now we just wait for the parents to get back and then we can breed them some more. And then money happens. I'd like to do it a few times at least. I'm not going to try to get already to a million or anything, but I'd like to get at least 700,000 if I can. Dramatic camera angle. Forced camera angles like this don't happen much in this game. Like, you'd have them every time you, for instance, got a new species resident back in the original Viva Piñata, but for some reason this game doesn't do that, so you don't get close-ups as often. These are weirdly happy. Usually their happiness gets reset by going to a party. Or candiosity if one prefers, whatever. And it was the happiness mechanic from the first game. And it functions exactly the same as far as I can tell. Get in here. Alright, so we won't actually let the egg hatch yet. But we'll at least get these guys started and then we'll end the episode there. This is kind of a fun theme for a garden. Everyone's just birds. I don't know if you might want to have a garden that's like a ranch or stables or something like that for all the equine piñatas. That might be a bad idea just by virtue of the equine piñatas all hating each other. It'd be hard to keep them separate from each other too. Because the game does not like you trying to... The game does not like you trying to put... That's a weird place to be. Trying to put piñatas in fences. Yeah, so now this is noticeably hard because you have all the blue loaders that weren't there before. Oh, that's close at the end, silly. Nice, I'm getting twin wildcards a lot lately. That's 20 piñatas worth of money. As insane as that is. Alright, well, I'll see you next time where we get those guys and probably breed them 1 or 2 more times too. Bye everyone. And then we'll do something else. I'll have to check if there are any other bird piñatas I want here, and if not, other than the eagler, of course, we'll move on somewhere else. Bye everyone.